onward we go. Salomon Pulsar Trail in for not in for testing. Testing is done. There is the mileage on your screen. We're looking at 32 in the heel, 26 in the forefoot, okay? Let's do the twist test. By the way, how's everybody doing on this fine day? Hope you're getting out there in the trails if you are a trail runner, enjoying those summer months, at least in the northern hemisphere. It's amazing, all right? Twisting, but not crazy, okay? I'm putting quite a bit of force into that twist. That is for sure. Women's size 8, men's size 9 on your screen. I think we found women's size, sorry if we did not. 9.2, 9.3 ounces in my size. Okay, so doing decent, but definitely anything under 9 and you're really starting to get in my size, 9 ounces, you're starting to get a great score from me, all right? Breathable synthetic upper made with recycled materials on that upper there, fully gusseted tongue. And let's do the, okay. Actually, it's more flexible than I remember, all right? Not bad on that lockdown, and it is that traditional Salomon lacing system, okay? 8 out of 10 for my score there. I'm trying to remember why. It is that full gusset, absolutely. And yes, they nailed it with respect to how much padding is on the tongue here. So you don't feel these laces on the top of your foot. I just had to remind myself as I'm feeling this tongue there. So good work there, Salomon. Definitely feeling solid in the lockdown. Now, the reason the overall score isn't a little bit better, couple reasons. I think, actually, I'm a little shocked at how much this is flexing in the heel counter, but also I foresee this upper material ripping pretty easily if you catch it on a sharp rock or a root. I did not do it, but I just suspect, I can just tell it could catch something. Anyway, if you do pick up the shoe, send me some pictures. For the upper, if you run in really rugged terrain and you are catching your foot every now and then, hopefully you're not, but if you are, I'd just be curious to see how that upper is surviving. We're looking at the Energy Surge in the midsole, okay? It's a EVA and olefin combination blend. It's lightweight responsive foam created by combining these two components to deliver long-lasting cushion and a bouncy energy return. It's a 2 density, all right, found in the model. Softer foam underfoot and firmer layer just above the outsole. And of course, there's this TPU energy blade, which maximizes, your foot strike. And I gotta say, it was fun to run in. Now, when I pulled it out of the box and I saw that energy blade, I was more excited than I am right now. I was like, whoa, this is gonna be fun. I felt it definitely out there in the testing, but I almost wonder, like just doing this flex test, if it could be a little more rigid. I know you don't want to be too rigid out there on the trails, but it just feels like I can flex it almost too much and there's not as much spring back as I would hope for. But overall, I'm pleased with that midsole ride and energy return. Just not as much pop as I expected coming out of the box. Outsole, it's the Contra Grip MA rubber. You guys know that on Salomon trail shoes. It's their standard outsole rubber. And the fit, true to size, no issues there. In fact, I'm gonna say felt roomy might not be the right word, but it felt solid because I know in the past some Salomon shoes, like I'm thinking of the Speed Cross lineup, some Salomon shoes can just run a little bit on the narrower side, but I felt great through that toe box. All right, comfort score standard, and that outsole is my positive. Drawback is the potential of that upper material. I just am a little nervous. And see how it's scrunching up as well? I don't like that upper material scrunching at the bottom of the eyelet chain. Everybody, here we go. Durability, at least 500. I'm going 500 plus, all right, at least 500 miles. And how will I use this shoe? Who's the best for long runs out on the trails? And the price point, man, I don't know. I hope this is correct. We will confirm, of course, but $130, that's awesome. Good work, Salomon. $130 for a trail shoe this day and age with a little energy blade built in there. I'm pleased. Would I race in this shoe? Probably not. Like a 50K. I would consider it. But again, I just didn't feel quite the pop that I did, I'll just say, in the Speed Goat, in the Saucony Endorphin Edge. I just didn't quite feel the same pop under step. That's why I'm putting it as far as how I will use this shoe more in just the long run category out there on the trails. All right, a good solid choice for sure. Other shoes to buy, I'm gonna say the Vective Eminus, Exodus Ultra, the Speedgo 5, and the DeMoor Trail V2. Okay, shoe quick specs, soak it in one more time. Salomon Pulsar Trail. Okay, 6mm drop. There's the weight. Again, it's that breathable synthetic upper. Okay, and that Energy Surge midsole. 7.6 out of 10. We're getting a lot of those in the studio these days. 7.6, kind of standard. I think the delineating line might have to be 7.7, where I start to get a little bit more excited about the shoe overall. 7 points, I don't know, it's just what I'm sensing as more scores continue to arrive in the studio. There you go. Comment of the day, question of the day, shall we dive in? Graham House 2 years ago said, hey Seth, I was always a little skeptical of the Speedcross 4 from Salomon. Many runners were complaining of the narrow footbox. I asked around and heard that in the Speedcross 5 that problem was fixed, which you basically validated in your review. So I went and bought a pair. I'm doing my third 10K trail in them tomorrow morning and I am loving them so far. By a long way, the best trail shoes I have ever worn. Strong for Pikes Peak tomorrow. Good luck. I don't know where, that's amazing. I went to an old Salomon trail shoe review and just grabbed it. So anyway, Graham, hope you're still watching. Let us know in the comments if you are. Question of the day, if you had the chance to watch a 2-hour window of history on video, which 2-hour window of history would you watch? I know that's crazy, but I like video and I love history, so it just kind of came to me. Okay, you only get 2 hours. 2-hour window of history. You know, anything, it's a whoa, that's a hard one right there. So, oh man, that's crazy to think about actually. All right, we will toss it to the the Salomon Trail Running Shoe playlist. Salomon Trail Running Shoe playlist. Right here. Salomon Trail Running Shoe playlist. Right here. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.